You are watching Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is the August 6, 2024 meeting of the LaPorte County Parks and Recreation Board. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
You ready? Okay, I'd like to call the Park Board meeting for August 6, 2024 to order. Can we have a roll call?
Amanda, not here. Mike?
Here.
Mary Nell? Here. Nick?
Here.
Jim?
Here.
Ron?
Here.
And Mary? Here.
Okay. Roll call's complete. Let's stand, and the Pledge of Allegiance is just ahead of us here. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay. Did everybody get a chance to look at the agenda?
Yes.
Any changes? Not hearing any, can I have a motion to approve the agenda as written?
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Anybody have questions about the minutes from last meeting? Hearing none, can I have a motion to accept the minutes?
I'll make that motion.
And a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Public comment. Rich.
From everybody.
Lacey.
I just wanted to report, the project we got out of Rolling Prairie. I'm pleased and surprised both that little building up by the road is salvageable to turn into a basketball. Jeremy suggested get bids for a new roof. And despite the efforts of the auditor and his chief deputy to the railroad that out of town, it was going to happen. It's going to be on our agenda tomorrow at the commission meeting, send it to the council. They're going to do it, and going to also get a motion of support.
Okay.
And we're still on with the kids from New Prairie in the fall when they come back. They're coming back to school already, so we're getting with them soon. And look the park over and see any suggestions or any help that they might be able to do. Other than that, just doing an awesome job. Appreciate every one of them.
Thank you. Lacey? Nothing. Okay. Financial reports.
Just wanted to say I sent out the spreadsheet showing all the expenditures, so if you have any questions on that, bring them up, let me know for approval. So I did want to mention on that we're this is more of not on the financial report itself, but I did send you an email about, we're seeking approval tonight for $10,852.70 for the partial part of the project for the roof at Red Mill. Realized after the fact that the low bidder did not bid for the removal of the old roof, and then I'll wait so he can hear me maybe. They didn't put in their bid the price of removal of the old roof. They were just going to put metal over the old roof. But even though that I asked them to go ahead and give me a bid after the fact, they were still low bidder by $7,000. So what I thought was we would pay for that out of our non-reverting, because it is a part of it. That building is a rental facility anyway, so we can put some money back into that out from non-reverting to kind of offset that.
Okay.
And then, as you saw on the report, you're starting to see those 200 and 300 accounts dip down like they normally do. Some of them are getting down to zero already. We'll still, by the funds we have coming in from non-reverting, we'll still be able to supplement those and get those, keep our heads above water there. So shouldn't be a problem, even with the roof expenditure and several other things that we done. So.
Okay, and we can vote on that in the old business.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can I have a motion to approve the financials?
So moved.
And a second. Okay, all in favor? Ayes have it. Superintendent's report.
First thing I'll do so I don't forget is introduce Lacey to the board and to everybody that is watching. Lacey is our new recreation and education programmer. She took over for Kara. Kara took a different job after whatever, a year and a half or so, a little over a year. Lacey was, I'll let her tell you about herself a little bit, but she's been working for us at the nature center already on the weekends, and then we actually hired her to do the flower beds as well this year, but then this position opened up. She thought she'd take it, so go ahead and tell a little bit about yourself.
I've always loved our parks. I have been coming to them since I was little, and I'm really excited about the opportunity to share them with other people and get people connected to our parks. So I'm really looking forward to all the programs we already do and working with April to create some new ones. So thank you so much for the opportunity, and I hope I make everybody happy.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
As far as the Bloom project update, we do have a conservation easement in place now with the DNR, and they're working on getting that done so that we can get the purchase actually done. So once that easement is done and executed, that gives them the avenue to give the county the money for the property, and then for us to purchase it all in that one transaction. So that easement is their way of paying for that property, basically. Seasonal worker status, last meeting I reported that we're at full staff, and now 2 of them will be going either back to college or another job, and then Lacey moved over from part-time to full-time, so we are going to be a little bit short-handed over the next couple months, as these people start leaving. But again, August is usually when we lose at least one back to college anyway, so we're kind of used to this, but we'll be okay on that. And then I just wanted to mention the IPR annual conference for staff. This will be the first year since I've been here in 9 years that we've sent more than just like 2 or so to it, and with all the new people, I think it'll be a good thing for. It's Kathy, Lacey, April, Dawn, and I are all going to go to it, and I think it'll be a good thing for all of us to go. It'll be good team building, and also they'll be able to meet a lot of other people from other close by parks and farther away parks, and just have conversations, and then also go to the training itself. So it'd be a good thing. That's about all I have.
Maintenance and construction, any questions on that report? Program counts, program reports. We get a chance to look at that. And I just thought it was interesting, the early months of this year had significant increases in the attendance for totals for the parks, which I thought was very nice.
We're seeing that. We really trended up after COVID and during COVID and after COVID, but we keep going up, and I think it's just, we've been adding nice restrooms and continuing the playgrounds. The playgrounds probably made a huge difference, and Bloom especially, that playground went from really small and kind of run down after 25 years to brand new and ramped, and we were out there recently for a meeting, and it's just, and then these, you see kids on them all the time, and for a 5 o'clock in the evening on a Tuesday, this is I'd say fairly normal to see this many people out here, which is great. So.
And there's also the night hike thing. I've had several people ask me, "Oh, are you going to that?" And I've gone to several of them, but it's just really amazing how many people go to those things.
Yep.
It's the new programs that are out there, so that's good. Okay, any other questions for Jeremy on the reports there? Okay, we'll move on to the standing committee reports. Executive committee does not have a report. Budget committee?
So Jeremy was able to go to the county council to do the budget request for 2025, and we're happy to report that what we submitted, right, was said okay for this round.
Yeah, the only real significant increase, other than just like step increases, was that they approved a budget for $30,000 for consultant fees, which our consultant fees is usually $1,500. So that was a huge increase, but it's for that property Commissioner Brzezinski was talking about, to get a plan together for that. So I think, on that, we mentioned the schools coming, and if we can get this a consultant to do a plan, we'll include the schools, we'll include kind of the local people up there, and try to definitely include them. I'm going to be looking for money to, hopefully not have to use all that money, but we'll see if we can find it. I've already asked a couple of the places that are moving into LaPorte County here to see if they can help us out with some money and stuff like that that'll be impacting that area. So, yeah, so.
Okay, Personnel Committee, anything? No? Okay, Property Committee?
Kind of gone over that, but just appreciative of the county support for getting the rolling clearing property and getting a consultant for next year.
Very good, there's a lot of potential there. Planning Committee?
We're keeping that health cabin on the agenda. We'll take a look at that. Mention that maybe at the next meeting, we're going to be at Red Mill. We can go down after the meeting. Anyone who hasn't been in there, take a look at that. That's available. So we are continuing looking at that. Jeremy, you want to talk about the bike basket?
Yeah, I'm meeting with the selected consultant engineering firm with the grant. We got a grant to do a countywide trails master plan, and so I'm meeting with them on. I think I had on my notes Thursday, but I think it's actually tomorrow morning to discuss the startup of that plan and how we want to get that rolled out. So more to come on that soon, and that's about it. We'll have till the end of May of this coming year to get that done, but there'll be several public meetings and lots of input sessions for people to be able to put in, and then we'll have an online input session. So this will be for trying to connect trails and throughout the county, not just in our parks, but connecting parks to trails and things like that. So.
Are you seeing more bike activity in Cologne?
Yeah, I mean, I think the more trails we have there, the more we'll see. Right now, it's a lot of families that are looking for a safe place to ride bikes because there's not a lot of road crossings and things like that. But I think as we've got the grant in place and they're working on connecting PNW to that, so that would bring it all the way to Westville. And then, again, with this countywide plan, it would maybe make connections down the road, trying to make sure we have a sensible and efficient connection up to Red Mill and Michigan City and maybe Patriot Park along the way and things like that, or whatever that one is south in Michigan City. But anyway, those are the type of things that this plan is going to do, and I think that's when you'll start seeing those more longer distance people using them. Because most people aren't going to come and ride a trail that's only 3 miles long, 4 miles long, right? If you're a cyclist looking for 30 miles, you might get on it for a short period, but that's not really what you're looking for. But as we start making these connections, I think you'll see that a lot more.
I think so too. Okay, Rules Committee?
There's no report.
No report. Old business, Canada Lodge building roof at Red Mill.
So that's where I'm requesting those funds for that. What I wanted to mention, we got it approved for 56,000, whatever it was, 53,984.64 from the commissioners and council to replace that with a standing seam roof. But as I said, I didn't realize on that bid that they didn't bid the tear off and putting down of the underlayment. So I had to bid that, and the total for that was $10,852.70, and we're seeking approval for that tonight. The other thing is that, you know, they require 50% down, and we've never had this come up before, but the auditor's office said that we can't pay that without council and commission approval. So, I'm going back to the commission tomorrow to get approval to pay the half down, and then also gotta go back to the council at the end of the month to get their approval. So it pushed us back, but supplies won't be in for a little while anyway. But I did talk to JB West, and they said, we understand, we're working on getting the supplies, go ahead and just get it to us when you can. So as soon as I get the approval, I'll do an expedited PO and we'll get that hopefully done pretty quick.
Okay, that sounds good.
But anyway, seeking approval, seeking a motion to approve out of non-reverting, which we have about $47,000 in, for the $10,852.70.
Okay, can I have a motion to take non-reverting funds to pay for the building, the tear off of the old roof?
Yeah,
Mary Nell.
Very no, yeah, and a second?
Second.
Second, okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Okay, very good. And new business, Westville.
He just showed up, so
Yes.
you're just in time.
I thought the meeting was at 5:30, and then I just
that
was at 5.
works perfect. You're on the agenda as of we speak.
Yep, so just go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you're wanting to do, and then, you know, if we have any questions.
Well, my name is Demetrius Park. I'm the head track coach and cross country coach over at Westville. The thing is that we want to have a home meet over at Bloom, and we like the course there and everything and stuff. Because I know in the past we got one of the parks, but I like the course over there. So me and my sister, we're going to try to map it out so we can have like school so we can host a school and everything. It'll be a small little meet and everything. So not too big and everything.
So one of the things I'd like to do is maybe get with you and talk about the course and how you're gonna lay that out, just so we're, you know, so I'm comfortable with it as long as the board's comfortable with that. And then we've already got their certificate of insurance liability, and had a couple of suggestions that I sent to the AD, the athletic director, a couple of suggestions from our insurance carrier, and I think my recommendation is, and you guys have all been aware of this for quite some time that we were talking about this, is that as long as we can work together and agree to a course, or, you know, mapped out course, and then that certificate of liability is amended to our insurance carrier, my recommendation is that we allow this to go on.
So do we need a motion for that? Motion to move forward with planning the cross-country course at Bloom?
I move we do go forward with it.
And a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. So we'll be coordinating the process of getting it all mapped out, and it'll be exciting and fun
Oh yes.
to watch.
Yeah, because the Bill, because at first the Bill didn't want to do it, now all of a sudden they want to do the meeting and everything. So it'll be us and the Bill, and plus we want to have it closer to have, like, you know, for next year when we have our senior nights and everything. So.
Very good.
I have a so about how many people are you talking about how long would the course be?
Well, we're going to do it's going to be both middle school and high school. So for middle school, it'll be a 3K, high school will be 5K.
And do you know about how many participants you would get?
I know for the Bills, because I'm going to keep it small, but I know for the Bills' sake, they have quite a few middle school, but as far as high school, it's not as many. So, but on our end, we have 7 middle schools. I'm sorry, 7 athletes for our girls team for middle school, 3 for our boys side for middle school, 7 for our high school boys, and 2 for our high school girls.
Yeah, and I know that the athletic director had said it was going to be small schools.
Yeah.
They would, because our biggest concern obviously is parking. You know, it's not too big deal if it's not a wet day, but if we have more cars than the parking lot can handle, you know, it might be a problem, but I'm planning on being there.
Are we gonna need more assistance from?
We might, we'll just see, you know, it probably all depends, you know, it'd be nice if some people were there just in case we needed some help parking or just kind of seeing how things work and working
Do
together.
you have a tentative date at this point?
The date will be on the August 27th. So we got about a little over 3 weeks.
3 weeks, yeah.
Sounds good.
Because I want to get this mapped out and get this prepared and everything. So, because I like to get things ahead of time, you know, not wait till the last minute and everything.
Very good.
Yeah, just I'll give you my card after the meeting and we can definitely talk and, you know, through email or whatever. I have my cell number on there. When you want to get out there, I can meet you out there and we can work on that course. And
Okay.
I'm a former runner myself, so.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yes, I love cross country. Even though I've used the big sprints and junk, but cross country it's a good thing. It's and you're just trying to get more kids involved and excited there because people, you know, they look at running as a depth march in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel so good when I get done, and then I can eat everything in the refrigerator, except the vegetables.
And a good course makes all the difference as far as the interest. If it's a good course, the kids like it better.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I think it's the start of a good partnership. Okay, any other questions on the cross-country meet? Okay, not hearing any. Can I have staff and board comments? No. Okay, hearing none, can I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
And a second.
I second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned, and the next meeting is September 3rd at Red Mill in the EEC building at 5 o'clock. Okay, very good.